3, 2, 1, go.
In the last video that we put up on YouTube, we said that we were going to outline everything that we were going to do for pretty much each car that we have that we're going to be working on. So now we're going to sit down and talk about parts that we got and what we're going to do with them and what cars we're going to do it with.
Yeah, and parts that we're waiting on that we can't get that are changing. We have a plan, but the plan is going to change just basically due to the fact that, you know, I already had something else planned, and that plans are wrecked because we can't get parts. So yeah, so
the first car that we're going to talk about is the Pontiac that we have.
Yeah. Firebird.
And then, so we're just waiting for it to be able to go to the chassis shop.
Yeah, just a spot to open up. Simple stuff. It needs just some simple chassis stuff, like it needs engine plates put in it. Car's already got the chassis, it's pretty much done. It just needs a couple little things. Needs a radiator mounted, things like that. We got to figure out where the radiator is going to go, because I think maybe we're going to put it like a turbo LS in it or something like that. This car is going to be like just kind of a low budget, cheap something. Keep it, we'll probably have it professionally wired, because we'll probably use EFI on it. So I'll probably have someone do that, but so that is actually a long-term project. Like we're not trying to have it done in 3 months or nothing like that. It's just a car that actually is Heather's car. So we're gonna get that thing done though. We've been messing with that thing for forever, but we definitely need to get that over with. So
the next car would be the Corvette, but you're having trouble getting parts.
Yeah, I really wanted to be working on that Corvette right now.
You wanted to be working on that a month ago.
Yeah, and we've got, I've got parts. I've got a cold air box for it. I've got a Kong lid and brick, DSX fuel system, DSX E85 kit. I'm probably gonna put, and it's probably stupid to do this, but I'm probably gonna put an ice box in the back of the car. That may change, but I can't get an ice box. I tried to buy one specifically for that car that fits with the pump in it and everything like that. Couldn't get it. Lingenfelter snout for the supercharger, can't get them. Supercharger needs to be ported, but I can't do that until I get the snout, because they got to be done together. So that thing, I wanted to try and get it done quick, but
not happening.
That's not going to happen. So, but we do have a bunch of parts for it, and it is getting done. That's probably a. I'm going to say. I don't know, maybe somewhere in the vicinity of maybe 700 horsepower, 800 horsepower at the wheels or something like that. It's not going to be one of these crazy 1500 horsepower or whatever. This thing needs to be able to be driven. So that's it for that. But can't really do much with it, because I don't want to tear the car apart and then wait for months for parts, because we don't have the space to tear things apart. So that one is getting actually pushed back.
Only because we can't get parts.
Yeah.
That was going to be one of the first cars that we worked on, but now it's not.
Autumn's Camaro, that's going to get stuff done to it kind of as we go, because that car's not getting a lot of stuff done to it. It's getting what, Autumn?
It's going to get the coupler replaced in the supercharger, and then it's going to get the brick reinforcement and inlet. So here's the coupler, actually, right here, I got for Christmas. And then the brick reinforcements right here.
Yeah, those just get welded to the brick to keep the bricks from collapsing.
And then
Cheap, easy stuff.
The inlet.
Yeah, the brick inlet, we're changing that because what we're going to end up doing is putting just a simple underhood coolant tank for the supercharger, and we're going to probably change some stuff around on that because we're going to end up putting AN fittings on everything. That AFCO box is the big heat exchanger for that car, and we'll just cut all the hose ends off and weld AN fittings on it. Actually, that Edelbrock box is a heat exchanger for the Corvette. And there's another heat exchanger right there. It's basically a big ZL1 heat exchanger that's going in another Camaro. But as far as Autumn's car...
and then I got the trunnion.
Oh, the trunnion upgrades.
Kit dealio.
Yep. So that stuff is pretty small, and it can be done. You can do that on a weekend. So we'll probably put that car kind of in and start doing little things to that because, like, Autumn just wanted to work on it. Like this past weekend. Let's see, Christmas was on Saturday.
Sunday.
On Sunday, we went over. Autumn had some ceramic brake pads because if you drove the car 20 miles, the wheels were destroyed with brake dust.
Yeah.
So we actually went over yesterday on Sunday, and we spent the day swapping pads and whatever. And Autumn drove a little bit. It looks like
it's not bad at all.
Yeah. Looks good. Yeah.
So
that's that car is gonna get just some minimal stuff done to it and kind of add on. Hopefully, maybe if Autumn can get a little extra money, I have to order a set of headers for the other Camaro. I'd like to, if she can get the money together, I'd like to order 2 sets so we can get 2 sets of headers, one for her car, so when the time does come to put a set of headers on that car. Because that's worth some pretty good power in a supercharged car, a good exhaust. So the fourth car,
yes,
which is the car that's going to get worked on first. Fourth car we're going to talk about.
And I think that it's probably going to get the most of the upgrades.
Yeah, it's going to be probably the least horsepower, but it's getting a lot of stuff. It's my wife's 2011 Camaro. It's getting this LSA blower. It's basically the same blower is on Autumn's car. This car, if it's somewhere between 500 and 600 wheel, that it's just my wife's. She drives it when the weather's good, whatever. Never in the rain. She doesn't take it out and drive in the summer. But we're trying to put something on it that's very reliable. She can go out and drive it. We're taking that stupid big N8 cam out of it that's hard to drive. And we'll probably put we're going to pull the heads up. We're going to pull the motor out of the car. We'll probably put a good set of lifters in it. A ZR1 cam LS9 head gaskets, a good set of Johnson lifters. Of course, the supercharger. We'll probably put a good timing chain in it. We'll probably put a nice stock-ish Melling oil pump in it. It's also going to get... we also already bought a new set of rotors and ceramic pads for that car.
So that will get changed.
That'll get changed out.
Probably, we'll start on that probably very, very soon.
Yeah, and then that's got a big heat exchanger. Probably we'll get a tank like Autumn has or something like that to run with a supercharger just to, help out with the temps. This already has a pulley. It's already got the coupler on this already.
The upgraded coupler?
Yeah, I ordered it like that. So that car will also get headers and probably mid pipes. Maybe leave the factory cat back on it just to keep it a little quiet. I don't know if I mentioned the clutch, but we're gonna while that car's apart, we'll put a clutch. Probably put a twin disc McLeod or something in it. I've had pretty good luck with those in the past, so Probably do something like that. But yeah, I got a big set of injectors for that car sitting here.
We have a lot of car parts sitting in one room.
We got a lot of parts that are just sitting here. So I think because we have most of the parts seem to be either here or available for that car, I think it's wise to just tear that car apart, pull the motor out of it, do that whole car and get it done, and be done with it. So
It'll make it easier.
That's going to happen soon. Like, we need to start doing that like now. We need to move cars around again and whatever. It's such a hassle, but it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, and then, of course, the Nova.
Motor's still out of it.
The motor's out of it. We did shoot video on that, but
that has not gone up yet.
It's not gone up yet. Yeah.
I still have some other videos to get through first with that car.
Yeah.
So
she's got about 4 or 5 videos on deck waiting to go up. So those are going to start going up a little more frequently. A minimum of 1 a week. And yeah, so I mean, we have a lot of stuff to do. We have a lot of projects and have a lot of stuff coming out. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I mean, basically, Autumn's car is going to be a work in progress because she's got to buy the parts. So, I'd love to put that car on E85.
That's expensive.
It's expensive because of the fueling requirements. So you can buy an E85 kit for $300 and you can put it in the computer. You just get it tuned into the computer. The problem is that it's going to cost you $1,000 for the fuel system. To do that, I think maybe a better option for her would be like spend some money and put headers on it and things like that. Whatever. But it's just got a lot of.
We have a lot of cars that are in the work in progress.
And a lot of things we want to do. That the Corvette. This is the first round of things I'm going to do. The next round will be a clutch and a bunch of other stuff that we'll probably do this in stages. We'll just do a bunch of stuff and then come back in a year and probably throw more parts at it. Stuff like that. So, yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. I mean, you see parts sitting here. We got parts. Now we just need to get busy and get some stuff done. So,
we've got a lot to do.
Yeah.
A lot to keep us busy.
Yeah. Hopefully, we get some more videos of actually working rather than talking, because talk's cheap and nobody gives a shit about sitting around talking. We want to see action. So.
Yeah, that's what we have going on right now with all the cars. What the plans are for each car as of December 27th.
Immediate future. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you guys see this, there's gonna be a couple more videos shooting out right after this one. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching all this stuff, and we hope somebody gets entertained. I know I am. Mm-hmm.
Only because it's a shit show.
Only because it's a shit show.
That's all.
Yeah, awesome. Okay.
Right.
Now you know. That's what's going on. See y'all next time.